What's going on, guys? Auzio here and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we have got the best team of the season midfielder tier list for you guys today, and we actually did the attackers tier list yesterday, and the support you guys showed me was simply incredible. So you best believe we had to do the midfielders tier list the next very day. But let's get straight into it because we have got a decent amount of players to go through, starting off with team of the season Zelensky, a card that I think came out during a community team of the season. I'm not 100%, but a card that's got 4-star skill with 5-star weak foot and is good going forward. It's just defensively, he doesn't give you everything that you kind of want him to give you, you know, like the defensive stats aren't the greatest and the physical stats aren't the greatest. And with some of the players that's going to go into the B tier, I do not believe Zelensky deserves to go there, so he is going to go into the C tier. Team of the season Valverde. He was an enjoyable card, very enjoyable card when I reviewed him, because the way this guy gives me options going forward and the way this guy puts in tackles with that physicality as well is beautiful. And I think it's another player that actually came out during a community team of the season, but Valverde definitely deserves to go into the A tier. Tielemans. As far as I remember, he was an SBC. I think he was an SBC. I'm not 100% on that. And I think he actually cost like 250k if he was actually an SBC. But he was a card that, yeah, he would offer you a decent amount in-game, but there was certain aspects to his game which wasn't the greatest. So, once again, with some of the players that's going to go into the B tier, I definitely don't believe Tielemans deserves to go there. So, he is going to go into the C tier. Corona. I'm not sure about him, you know. He was an objective card as far as I remember. And a lot of people said play this guy in like a right wing back position, which was always going to be good because I think he had 4-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot. But he is one of those players that has got the average body type in game, and he is one of those players that he's okay defensively. Yeah, he can put in a tackle, but that physicality ain't everything that I wanted it to be. So with Corona, I am going to put him into the C tier with Tielemans and Zelensky. Solskjaer, he was a card that I was kind of disappointed in because I thought Solskjaer was going to be one of those players that sat there and had a huge boost because of how good he was this season, right? This season, he was simply amazing for West Ham. So I thought Solskjaer was going to be like a 93 overall, maybe even pushing a 94 overall. That's how good he actually was. But they ended up giving him a 91 overall, which was kind of disappointing. But he's still a very good card, and he also is 6'4" with a crazy interception reach, and he actually has a shooting ability to his game as well. So with Solskjaer, I am going to put him into the B tier. Now, a lot of people look at that card, look at 6'4" and kind of push him to the side, but trust me, he does not feel 6'4" in game. So yeah, Solskjaer into the B tier. Sosa, a card that kind of gets slept on because of the league he plays in, and it's understandable because the league he plays in isn't the greatest for links in this game, so you know it's understandable why he kind of gets pushed to a side, but he's still an amazing card. 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, and very nice all-rounded. So with Sosa, he is going to go into the B tier, and we're going to do the same thing, by the way. I forgot to mention that we're going to pretty much try to hide the rating a little bit to try to fit everyone into the sections. Sabitzer. Oh, Sabitzer. I remember when you had, it was this year, right, where he had I think it was a Team of the Year nominee, and they priced it at like 500k. Still, to this very day, one of the the most overpriced SBC that I have seen. It was ridiculous for the card he actually had. But hey, it is what it is. We move on. We're on to his team of the season. But yeah, this Sabitzer card's very nice. A card that helps me out going forward. A card that helps me out defensively. Would I take him over players like Solskjaer and Sosa? I'm going to be real. I actually would. So with Sabitzer, I'm going to actually put this guy into the B+. I don't believe he's as good as Valverde, but he's definitely top tier. Rodri. I mean, if I put Solskjaer into the B tier, it makes sense to put Rodri into the B tier as well. Rodri's one of those players that, yeah, he was a free card. Yes, he was an objective card. But defensively, he was so good at, like, the way this guy was putting in tackles after tackles. And I believe I gave him a 10 out of 10 for defending because he was so good at it. But going forward, he's not everything that you want him to be, you know? So, yeah, that is why I'm going to put him into the B tier. Rasic. I think he was an SBC as well. And he was one of those cards that was actually pretty good, but a card that a lot of people don't know who it is, so they pushed it to a side. I think he's got a 5-star weak foot. I think he's a very tall player as well. I think he's 6'4". I'm not 100%. But yeah, he's a player that helps me out going forward, a player that helps me out defensively. And if I put Rodri and Solskjaer onto the B tier, it only makes sense to put Rasic into the B tier as well. DePaul. You know what? DePaul has some crazy stats in game, right? Crazy stats. Yeah, there's some stats that kind of slack in certain areas, but you know, you're never going to get a perfect card unless you're talking about some of the big boy players. But yeah, DePaul, I feel like got ruined with his high-low work rates, because this guy with like, I think it's a shadow or anchor chem style, he would be really good in like a CDM or centre mid position. It's just they gave this guy high-low work rates, and that pretty much tells me that you can only play this guy in like a striker position, and we all know we're not going to play him in that striker position. So the pool, you are going to go into our D tier. I know a lot of people probably kind of disagree with that, but those high-low work rates kills this card for me. It really does. So yeah, D tier for the pool. Petros, another card that I think was an SBC. Not 100%. I think he actually was an SBC for like 40k as well. So he wasn't expensive, but he doesn't really give you much in-game. Like, the guy's a beast defensively, but going forward, he's definitely not on that like Solskjaer kind of level. So for Petros, I am going to put him into the C tier. Lucas, a card that we've seen pop up plenty of times. Plenty of times, because we opened so many League Unguaranteed Team of the Season packs, Brazilian, and obviously it was a walkout, and then this guy popped up. Why can't we just get Neymar, EA, huh? You want to always put trolls in there? I see you, but either way, Lucas is like, he's a good player. 4-star skill with 4-star weak foot. Once again, a player that helps me out going forward, a player that helps me out defensively as well. So I would say Lucas is on a B tier kind of level. I definitely would take Lucas over these 4 players right here, easily. Oscar. Oscar's a good card as well. Very good card, but nothing defensively. Literally nothing. Like, defensive stats, non-existent. The physicality, non-existent as well. So with Oscar, I would say a C tier is perfect for him. Oliveira. There's a lot of issues to this Oliveira card, as far as I remember. I think he's 3-star skill with 3-star weak foot. I think he's got around 75 acceleration or 75 sprint speed, one or the other. And this guy, I think, has like terrible agility and terrible balance as well. So Oliveira, bro, I'm going to be real, you have way too many issues. So I am going to put him into the D tier. And I did slightly move this, so I'm going to see if I can... Okay, I'll be back to fix this. And we are back. Nkunku up next. Team of the Season Nkunku. A card that I think came out during a community Team of the Season as well. But he was a card that everyone liked. 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot obviously isn't the greatest. But him defensively, he doesn't really give you many options. So if you're going to use this guy, I would personally probably use this guy as like a left centre mid in like a 4-3-1-2. That's how I would use him. I wouldn't use him in the cam position either because of that 3-star weak foot. So with Nkunku, I am going to put him all the way into the C tier. Ndombele Team of the Season card. Bro, this card was amazing. A lot of people, I felt like, slept on this card, but you should never, ever sleep on this man, because what this guy does in-game is incredible. The way this guy is defensively with his transition speed, kind of catching up to players, kind of getting out to him quickly, is amazing. So Ndombele, I definitely feel like deserves to go next to Valverde. Mohr. Mohr was another card that I was impressed about, because they kept, I think it was his skill moves from his moments card. So this card right here is 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, good pace, good dribbling, good shooting, good passing, and I think he had okay physicality as well. It says 88, but I'm not 100%, you know, how accurate that is when it comes down to his strength. But defensively, he isn't really anything. So if you was going to use Mohr, you would probably use him in a cam position, and him being 6'1" really ain't what you want to see. So with Mohr, I'm going to put him all the way into the C. Actually, I'm putting him into the C tier, but I'm going to be honest to you guys. I want to put him C+, because I feel like I would definitely take Mohr over a lot of these players right here. So yeah, if there was a C+, I'll put him there, but I'm going to leave him there for now, because I don't want to get this tier list a little bit too messy. I already created myself a B+. Moving on to Mason Mount, another card I was disappointed in. Like, I cannot believe, right, this guy's got the pace, the dribbling, the shooting, the passing, but they didn't give him a skill move upgrade. I could not believe it. Give Mason Mount a skill move upgrade. I promise you guys right now, he would be going here and maybe even here. Probably not here, but he'll probably go here. But because he's got those 3-star skill moves, and especially playing in a cam position, knowing how important skill moves is this year, gonna be honest, bro, you're going to go into that C tier. But yeah, it's all about the skill moves, man. That's it. If this card had 4-star skill moves, I cannot explain to you enough how good it actually would be. But hey, we move on. EA, they clearly screwed up on that one. Matuidi, a card that actually came out quite recently, but a card that really did impress me, because what he gives me going forward is nice. What he gives me defensively is nice. It's just 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. With Matuidi, isn't the greatest. So yeah, with Matuidi, I'm going to put him into the B tier. I definitely will take him over, I would say, pretty much every single player here in a centre mid or CDM role. Lorente. Lorente. A player that not back in the day, at the start of FIFA, we used to link up with Valverde, 2 gold cards that people could not get past. People like pros were struggling to get past these two because they were acting like Hullet and Varane out there. Not Varane, sorry. What's his name? Vieira. Hullet and Vieira out there. That's how good of a combination they actually was at the start of the game. But will I say this Llorente card is as good as Team of the Season Valverde? No. For me, no. So Llorente, bro, you are going to go into the B+ section because I definitely don't want to disrespect you and put you into this B tier because I reckon I will take Llorente over every single individual here. But yeah, Llorente, B+. Coop Miners. Very nice card. Very nice. And I remember, what was it? His Inform. I think it was his Inform that he had was a very, very, very good card as well. But the only issue with him is literally the links. That's literally it. If he had better links, he would have been used way, way more often. But Coop Miners, very nice all-rounded. Nothing crazy, I would say. So I would say into the B tier. Kimmich. You already know how I feel about Kimmich in this game. And as this is my personal Team of the Season midfielder tier list, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Kimmich, he's going to be our first S tier player. Listen, if you guys watch my FUT Champ highlights, you would know how important Kimmich is to my team. And yeah, it is the Team of the Year version, not the Team of the Season, but the difference between the two really isn't that huge. So yeah, for me, Kimmich, even though he's 3-star skill with 3-star weak foot, deserves to go into the S tier. I can't explain, boys, I really can't explain enough how good this guy actually is. Like, his shooting animations are broken. You take a long shot with this guy, expect to score it. It's simple as that. So yeah, Kimmich into the S tier. Kessie, I'm putting him into the S tier as well. An amazing card, bro. This guy defensively, good luck getting past. Good luck. Because he will literally go up to you and push you all the way onto the ground. Now, going forward, he is also very good with his long shots, but it's nothing I would say crazy when it comes down to his, like, dribbling ability. And his, no, his pace was, I remember his pace was really good. I think it was his dribbling ability that was a little bit of a problem time to time. But he's an amazing card and definitely deserves to go into the S tier. Gundo. Oh, Gundo was one of those cards that I enjoyed his Player of the Month cards, and I did enjoy this card as well. He's very nice all-rounded, but I'm not going to sit here and say Gundo is on a level of like a player like Valverde. I'm not going to do that to myself. So yeah, Gundo, he's going to go into the B tier. Goretzka, Team of the Season. Easily, by the way, one of the best midfielders in this entire game. The way this guy goes forward and the way this guy goes defensively with his skills and his weaker foot as well, with that interception reach and tackle reach, easily one of the best midfielders in this entire game. So yeah, Goretzka, straight into the S tier, no doubt about it. Team of the Season, Bruno Fernandes, a card that is very similar to his Team of the Year card, but a card that gets used by pros. And we all know if a card gets used by pros, they are going to be amazing. And he is, which is expected because the guy can literally do it all with his 4-star skills and 4-star weak foot as well. So Bruno Fernandes, 100% goes into the S tier. Fellaini. Oh, Fellaini. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you guys. Fellaini, better than Solskjaer. Better than Solskjaer. Better than Rodri. Better than Rasic. Better than Lucas. Better than Matuidi. Better than Coop Miners. And better than Gundo as well. This Fellaini card, I'm telling you guys right now, if he was in like the Prem, La Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga, one of those, he would get used way more often because he is a 6'4" beast that actually feels pretty good on the ball with 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, pace, shooting, defending, physicality, which we all know he's got a lot of. Boys, I'm going to be honest with you guys, Fellaini, he deserves to go into the A tier. He's an amazing card. It's literally just the links. That's the issue with this card. De Jong, Team of the Season. Hey, you already know what it is. Once again, one of the best midfielders in this entire game. He's amazing. De Bruyne, Team of the Season. Nah, I can't put him into the S tier. I'm going to be real. I can't do it to myself. I really can't do it to myself. Do I feel like De Bruyne is on a level of De Jong, Fernandes, Goretzka, Kessie, or Kimmich? No. So De Bruyne, you are going to go into the A tier. Casemiro. EA, what did you think when you was doing this card? Please, tell me. Because I have no idea what they was thinking. They kept the pace from the foot freeze card. I think this man has got like 72 acceleration. No chance. Another card that's going to go into that D tier. I cannot believe they absolutely destroyed him, by the way, because we all know Casemiro, when it comes down to his defensive ability, the guy's an absolute beast at it. But when it comes down to, like, you know, pace or even dribbling, the guy's got none of it. So Casemiro straight into the D tier. an objective card, and a card that I was impressed that it was an objective card as well because of how good he actually was. Like, his shooting, his transition speed, how he felt on the ball was pretty good. Nothing amazing, but still felt pretty good. The way this guy was putting in tackles, his physicality as well. He was just a very nice all-rounded card. And I'm going to be honest, I would take this Carvalho card over Solskjaer, over Rodri. Would I take him over Sosa though? That is the real question. Probably not, because of the skill moves, you know. Probably not. Would I take him over Lucas over the skill? Probably not. So Carvalho, you are going to go into the B tier. Bellingham, a card that a lot of people did enjoy. But a card, for me, that was kind of overrated in a way. Because we expected, as soon as this Bellingham card came out, especially with how he looked, we thought he was going to be one of the best midfielders in this game. Especially with the skill moves and weaker foot he actually had. And the height. We all know that interception reach and that tackle reach is actually pretty nice on Bellingham as well. But for me, personally, when I was reviewing this card, he wasn't everything I thought he was going to be, which is very disappointing. So with Bellingham, I don't believe he is better than Valverde. I do not believe he is better than a player like Ndombele. So I am going to put him into the B tier. He's a nice box-to-box midfielder, but I feel like his stats say a little bit better than what he actually is. Barella. A card that helps you out going forward. A card that helps you out defensively. I think I said that like 20 million times already, but you have to say it. He's got... I don't know what's his skill moves and weak foot. I can't remember what his skill moves and weak foot. I completely forgot it. But I can tell you right now, I would not put him over Valverde. 100%. So Barella, you are going to go into the B tier as well. Banega. Another card that gets slept on because of the league he plays in. But he's a player that's got 4-star skill moves. A player that's got 4-star weak foot. And he's a very nice all-rounded card. So Banega, you are going to go into the B tier. Hour. Oh, come on. You already know what it is. I love this Hour card. He was amazing for me. The way this guy can shoot a ball. The way this guy transitions on defense as well. The way this guy puts in a tackle. His strength, his aggression being top tier with the right chem style. 100%. Hour into the S tier. He is easily one of the best midfielders in this entire game. And if you guys missed out on this Hour card, especially for how cheap he was, I think he was like, what, 250k? I'm not even sure if he's still available. He actually still be, is he? Yeah, he's probably going to be still available. If you don't go ahead and get this card, I don't know what to say to you. You're going to regret it because he's simply amazing. And for, I believe it's the last one. No, we actually got Miri as well. Yeah, Andre. He's a nice card, but I'm not going to sit here and say he's on a level of these players. So Andre, you are going to go down here as well. And Miri, a card that I still regret not actually reviewing because the way I see people dribble with this guy is crazy. 5-star skill moves, amazing dribbling ability. It's just defensively, he ain't all that. So I don't feel like he deserves to go into the A tier. So Amiri, you are going to go into the B tier. But that is going to be it for the team of the season midfielders tier list. I'm going to go through this once again just to see if I've got everything perfect for me personally. Kimmich, 100%. I know a lot of people will probably look at that Kimmich card and people will say, why have you got Kimmich up there? The guy's got 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. If you've seen what he has done for me, he deserves to go into the S tier. It's simple as that. So yeah, Kimmich, Kessie, Goretzka, Fernandes, De Jong, Auer deserves to go into the S tier, 100%. Valverde, very good, but I don't feel like Valverde is on the level of some of the players above him, so he stays there. Ndombele, Fellaini, De Bruyne, Llorente and Savic into a B+, which I feel like is perfect. Solskjaer, Sosa, Rodri, Rasic, Lucas, Matuidi, Coop Miners, Gundo, Carvalho, Bellingham, Barella, Banega, Andre, Amiri. All those players I feel like deserve to go there as well. I don't feel like anyone deserves to go any higher. I don't feel like they deserve to go any lower as well. For the C tier, this is where a lot of people might question it. I feel like the C tier is where a lot of people are probably going to be looking at because I know a lot of people like Zelensky, but I don't feel like they're as good as some of the players. He is as good as some of the players into the B tier. I'm going to be honest. Tielemans, Corona. Because I think he's got those. I think he has what 4-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. That's what I'm thinking about. That right there is what I'm thinking about. But no, I'm gonna keep him there. Because I wasn't really like impressed from him, so I don't feel like he deserves to go any higher than that. Petros, Oscar, Nkunku, Muller, Mount, and at the end you got the Paul, Oliveira, and Casemiro. in the D section, it's understandable why they're there, because there is issues, 100% issues to their card. The only person I reckon I could question into that D tier is probably the pool. Maybe I'm being a little bit too harsh. It's just I look at it as high-low work rates in a striker position and striker position only. But him, you know, saying that he's a centre mid, I don't feel like he's a player that will be playing in that centre mid position. I feel like he'll be playing like a second or even third striker. So, boys, that is going to be it for the team of the season midfielders. If I've missed out on anyone, let me know in the comment section who I've actually missed out on, because I feel like there's 1 or 2 people I've actually missed out on that probably deserve to go onto this tier list. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, make sure to leave a comment. But for now, peace.